I really don't know. The whole Air Force was a wonderful thing for me. When I grew up, this may surprise maybe some of you and maybe it won't, but I never even got to go to high school because my old German dad believed in working with your hands to make a living. And at that time, times were poor, as Jack knows. He lives through that time. But I finally was convinced him that I was going to be drafted. And I thought, well, maybe I could be around airplanes if I went to a mechanic school in California. So I did that. And in the meantime, the Army Air Force had changed their rules where they, down at the old Pacific Electric building in Los Angeles, they give you a 5-hour examination. And if you passed that, you could go for flight training. I never told my dad because he was convinced all pilots were going to die. And I started my career as an Air Force pilot, and it had lots of ups and downs, but I made it after several near failures that I can honestly say weren't my fault. In my basic flying, I had gotten strep throat, which I was subject to, and the flight surgeon said, "You're going to take a 30-day leave." And I said, "I don't want to take a 30-day leave, I'll fall behind my class." You know what that was. He said, "You'll take a 30-day leave or I'll ground you permanently." So I took the 30-day leave and got back and went through and got my wings. And then I had orders to go for first pilot training at Fort Worth, Texas in B-24s, which was wonderful. And then they shipped me to Casper, Wyoming. And there I met that lovely lady, Lois. But at this time I was a hot rock pilot and I wasn't about to get serious about getting married or anything. But I knew she was a lovely lady and a lovely family because they adopted me basically at the old Casper Air Base. And after coming back from overseas, I realized what a wonderful gal she was, and ended up, Lois and I were married in 1946, and what a wonderful lady she was to have all these nice children of mine here. So that was the great